Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. Our Oracle card for today belongs to the Guiding Light Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. The card for today is entitled Collective Consciousness. This phrase reminds me of a few years ago. Several years ago. When I ran in the Encierro at Pamplona, Spain, I told myself, I may never pass this way again, so I might as well run with the bulls. I've always wanted to run with the bulls because I was fascinated by this slapstick movie I saw in the television before, wherein people wearing white clothing and red scarves sitting by tables in the streets on a restaurant, and then suddenly somebody shouted that the bulls are coming. Okay, and then everybody started running in different directions. I said, I have to run with the bulls. So when I was in Pamplona, I joined the Encierro, where in every morning they would transport the bull from the stable into the arena, and people would accompany the bulls as they run. So the people will run with the bull. And it was a wonderful experience for me of collective consciousness. It was there that I understand. Now, when I look back, it makes me understand more the meaning of collective consciousness. Because when we were running along this corridor that transports the bull from the stable to the arena, the corridor is limited, and there are certain curves that the people would have to run through. And because the corridor is limited and there are a lot of people, you have to respect each other's spaces. You cannot run too fast, or else you will run over the people in front of you. You cannot run too slow, because the people behind you will run over you. So you have to go with the pace of the crowd. And at the same time, even when the bulls are not yet before you, when the bulls are about a few meters behind you, you will know that the bulls are coming, because suddenly you have this feeling of the people in the crowd. You start to have a sense of the collective consciousness. You know that the bull is coming because suddenly the whole crowd of people would pick up their pace. And there is a certain excitement that comes, a mix of excitement and fear. And the closer the bull comes to your direction, the faster the pace of the crowd becomes, and the more intense the energy is. And you could just sense it intuitively when the bulls are about to come. And then after the bulls have passed, gradually that sense of intensity or intense emotions would gradually fade. And somehow it's, for me, an experience of collective consciousness, wherein nobody was looking at each other, everybody was looking forward, and everybody was respecting the pace of each other. And sooner or later, we were moving in unison as a crowd, and at the same time, we could sense what is happening meters behind us. And for me, that is a good example of collective consciousness. As we grow in our spiritual journey, when we start to develop our intuitive capacity, when we grow in our empathy, we have more and more experiences of being sensitive to the collective consciousness. You start to feel the pain of people who are not with you, people who are far from you, sometimes oceans apart. You tend to feel also the pain that they have. Sometimes you even feel the anger, you even feel the frustration. The more sensitive you become, the more your clear gifts are being developed, the more you start to be sensitive to the collective consciousness. And in those moments when you feel that the world or the whole consciousness of the cosmos is a little bit restless, you on your part try to contribute with an energy of love, an energy of compassion. One time I had to share with somebody the reality of feeling the pain of the consciousness that it impels you to action. It impels you to do your part, to contribute your part to the alleviation of the suffering of others. At the same time also, because you become more aware of the collective consciousness, now you realize of the power also of asking help to the collective consciousness, of asking petition, because you know also that your suffering is also felt by the collective in a certain sense. That's why we realize the importance also of petition. When somebody is sick, even if that person is far away from us, we light a candle for that person and we pray. It has an effect on the person, especially when it is done with love, with an expression of love. If somebody is filled with anger and has difficulty loving, we give them the spirit of love even from a distance, and it has an effect on them. Some people have different kinds of sensitivity. Some are very sensitive, that they feel these changes in the energies around us. Some people are less sensitive, and so they are not aware of it, and yet they receive the effect that is given by contributing energies around us. So in our own small way, we can contribute to the betterment of our environment, the betterment of the society. At the same time, we can ask also assistance from the collective. Ask assistance when you ask in silence or in prayer from other people or from the collective. Definitely there is somebody there who will be responding and will be giving you the positive energy that you are in need of, and maybe remove from you the negative energy that is surrounding you. Because of that collective consciousness also, we need to defend ourselves also from negative or low level energies. So we need also to protect ourselves from these things. But at the same time, we can also receive help and assistance in the spiritual sense or in the energetic sense from others, even when they are distance apart. So the deeper you are in your spiritual journey, the more you realize of the importance of prayer, the importance of petition, the importance of having good intention towards others, because it truly affects the whole collective. Now, let us try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card so that we can gain more insights on collective consciousness. You may be feeling overwhelmed by all of the energetic shifts. It is time to focus on peace and love for all. You are a sensitive soul who is connected to everything and everyone on a very intimate level. You have come to understand that everyone and everything is connected and united. Nothing is separate from each other. You feel the pain of the world. You feel the pain of others. You are extremely aware and connected to everything that is happening on a global scale. This card comes to you today because you could be feeling overwhelmed by all of the energetic shifts that are taking place on the planet. The fear that sweeps around the planet is also a reflection of the collective consciousness and changes that are taking place. You are highly attuned to the oneness of all that is. Remember to breathe in love to your fear. Remember to rise above the illusion, and remember that you are a beautiful spark of divinity. Do not let yourself get caught up in the fear of it all. You are awake and you can see through the veil. spend time in prayer and meditation, and focus on love and peace. As you do so, you help to balance out the energy shifts that are currently taking place. These too shall pass, and you will begin to see through the fear and rise above into the truth. You are one with all that is, and the only thing that is real is love. Focus on love and the oneness and bring that energy back into your awareness. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to gain some insights regarding collective consciousness. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.